Hello everyone. Welcome to our course 7 Secret of a Phenomenal Relationship. The please, care, love and share create a magnificent relationship that feels like a dream. And today we are on day 9. Finding your true passion, the power of honesty in action. Skill 5. Harassing, courage and embracing honesty. What do you think about this and how are you today? And this 9 day, you're going to learn. What will you learn this session? What is a double binding communication? And I'm going to share some steps so you can change your patterns and you understand why double binding communications harmful your relationship, why you should change this pattern. I'm going to share with you very powerful strategies. And so far, what do you think double binding communication? What do you think? What's our definition for you double binding communication? What do you think? What does it mean to you for double binding communication? And what do you think? How often do you use double binding communication with your partner or with yourself? What do you think? Okay. Now, before we can start the session, we do just little exercise. Just think about in your life's beautiful moment when you were so happy with your partner. You spent first time you holiday, when you hold the hand your partners, or first time you first kiss. Just think about this moment. Think about this lovely moment. Think about how do you feel? Feel this excitement, happiness right now. Feel it. Feel it. Feel like this event is happening right now. Feel the sensation in your body. I know you're smiling now. Someone crossing in your mind. Yes, well done. Okay, now you can just stretch your body, shake your body, stretch your body. Just take a 3-time deep breath, please. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, what do you think? What makes a relationship truly extraordinary? What do you think? Is it the way you communicate with your partner or with yourself? Thus, setting relationship rules for couples help long-term, and what weaken or even destroy a relationship. What do you think? What do you think? What have you set the rule for your relationship? What have you set the rules for your relationship? It's all come down to a few relationship rules for couples. We all create rules, those we believe have to happen in a relationship in order for us to be happy. That's right. Now you think we already set the rules for your relationship. Does it make you happy? Or you think give you the pain? What do you think? When we have too many rules to our relationship, rules are determined by what we can get out of the relationship rather what we can give. The relationship can quickly become a nightmare. Furthermore, many of us are skilled at setting effective boundaries in professional or spiritual relationship, but we struggle with setting healthy boundaries in our romantic relationship. I don't know, last time as a couple come to see me, The wife made a rule for her husband. We just only make a love once a week. She made a rule. Once a week, you can touch me. You can make a love with me. And I asked the guy, I said, during the week, if you feel like you make a love, what you do? You know what was happening? The tears come from his eyes. Just silent. The tears come from his eyes. He just smiled, and this, when the wife noticed his pain, she had to regret how much she gave him pain, unknowing. Now you have to check yourself, your rules. I hope with these rules you are not giving the pain each other. You have to think about it. Be honest with yourself. What when partners have trouble getting a clear, effective communication? It's like that are uncertain into a double bind. There's a block in their ability to make the relationship thrive. You know, so double bind is not abstract concept. It is one of the most common trigger we have for feeling of helplessness and frustration at not being able to take actions. In fact, you could say that where there is inaction, there's a double bind. There's a failure to get a reward for taking a course of action. Another thing, the double bind is the most common trigger today's life. The sign of helplessness, frustration, and not taking action, even when one is completely aware of the action that is needed in order to improve a given situation. This meaning double bind communications as a trigger, helplessness, frustration, and not taking action. Okay, now we're going to discover what is a straightforward communications. When we have the straightforward communication, for example, I request, I am hungry, will you make me some food? Then the request is fulfilled. Yes, sure, here's the food. Thanks are simple to start eating the food. This is a straightforward communication, that's right. And now is another example is a double binding communication. It looks like more like this. I'm hungry. Will you give me some food? Sure, yes sir, here is some food. No, thanks. I'm not hungry now. No, I don't like that food. Another example. Bring me a glass of water. I bring you a glass of water. Thank you. This is a normal communication. This is straightforward communications. Now is a double binding communications. Come, give me a hug. I come over and hug you. Step 2. You know, I hug you, you push me away. This is a double bind communication. You know how often we use this double binding communication in our life? What do you think? How often you use this? Honestly, we use in the normal life. Maybe I can give the example. Okay, I can say, for example, you used to start the diet. Maybe go for the job interview. That's a very simple example, but we can try that. Okay, I don't want to go to that job interview. I know I'm not going to get the job. I'm not going for the job interview. I know that I'm not going to get the job. If someone give you some advice, give me suggestions, or give you a new diet plan, you say, I know this diet plan is not going to work with me. I know that. What do you think? It's a double binding communication. Most of the time, people use this when they don't take action. That's right. This is a very simple example. What? That is a double binding, a layer. We do not to each other. We allow other to do to us. We do it within ourselves, using voice and habit from our past, from our environment. We try to process two more conflicting messages at the same time. What do you think? And you're going to take the action. That's right. Okay, have you noticed this double binding keep us from feeling joy and happiness? If someone give you the new diet, maybe you can lose a weight, but you say no, it's not going to work with me. No point to I try it. Both is a double negative meaning. Then I say, I want to lose the weight, but I don't like go to gym and I don't like eat healthy food. I want pass in the class with high marks, but I don't like to study. I know I'm going to fail anyway. What do you think? Double bind keep us from succeeding in business, in career, in a relationship. Double bind keep us off balance in life, feeling stuck and wondering why there's that thing that, and you think, why is it not working with me? Maybe work for other diets, therapy, education, business opportunity. Maybe you have so many business opportunity, but you're already doing double binding communication with yourself. I know this is not for me. It won't work for me. You understand? Maybe you have so many education for your career, get a better skill, get to the better job, but you already do double binding communication with yourself. I know this don't work for me. You get it? Don't work for me. Double binding prevent us from moving ahead and making needed changes in our life, even when we know exactly what need to be done. Must be something stopping you. You get it? So far, you got it. What does it mean for double binding communication? Right? I think it's very popular, double binding in the business. Don't do business with friends and family, and never take money from stranger. Is a classic internal double binding that many salespeople and business people can face it. But it can be much more or complicated than these examples. Maybe I can say, maybe if you can sit down and ask yourself how often you use double binding communication with yourself. I can say maybe I had, and when I didn't know that, I wasn't aware of this, I have used as well. When I have started study, I say, I love to do study, but I'm too old for this. This is not for me. I'm old for this. You get it? I love to do modeling, but I'm too old for this. Nobody liked my work. I love to write. I know that nobody going to like this. You have to think about how often you use this double binding communication. Both negative statements. It can be tough for any of us have the resolve double bind in our own lives. Without help. Even if we can see the double mind, it can be tough to address and resolve it without help. Just saying, okay, now I see it, I will just stop doing that, may not always provide a permanent solution. I can say when partners have trouble getting to clear, effective communication, so like that, they are struggling. They're blocking their ability to make their relationship thrive. Now we can some example in the relationship. There are many examples where relationship produce a double bind situation. One example is the area of jealous. Most people don't want a partner consumed with jealous. jealousy, and that same time the individual might wonder why their partner is never jealous. The non-jealous partner may experience a double bind as a result. Maybe I can see sometimes happen, the partner say, I don't jealous with you, but actually they're checking their phone, they're checking their everything, they're stalking everything, stalking their social media. You get her in the relationship. Maybe it's a figure out your partner is doing double bind communication with you, but he doesn't have a jealous with you, but actually inside he has a very high level jealous with you. Figure out this. I can say this is, I really want to share the example. One partner accepted to meet their desire without being told what those desires are. This is evident when one partner say, I don't want you to do it because I ask you to. I want you to do it because you want to. I can say this is a very complicated situation when your partner say this. Oh my God. Another thing I really want to share this is thanks was not enough. I can say this is a most common double binding communication in the relationship. When I say can I ever see a situation in which a girl gets frustrated with her man, want him to do something, and he immediately do it what she wants. She feels great and fast, but continuously show sign of frustration. So nice, he gave me what I want, but now I don't feel attracted to him. It happens most of the time, no? And she continues to demand more from him, and yet doesn't respect what he wants. He feels like he can't make her happy, even through his giving her everything she asked for. Why can't she just be happy? Happy? What do you think? And see how much I'm doing for her. Does it happen? Sometimes I can see most of the time happen when your birthday occasions come. They say, I don't want any present. You say, I don't want any present. But inside you want something. You want to give some special, you really like someone give you special treat. But friends say, oh no, this is okay. This is for me normal day. But inside you want something. This is a double binding communication as well. Because your partner say, okay, she doesn't want anything. I shouldn't buy anything because she doesn't like gift. But inside you cry for the gift. You get her. I think sometimes girls say, I don't care. You had to take a picture with girls. I don't bother. But she wants to know if that girl in your picture is your girlfriend or if you like her. They ask you. This is a double bind communication. I already shared some examples you can have a look at. And now you have to make your own list when you do double bind communication. Figure out this. Because this is, I can say, the experience of feeling is important in a relationship. In case your partner says, I don't want any gift on my birthday or my anniversary. I don't want to go holiday. And you say, okay, she doesn't want, and you don't fulfill his need or her need. And worse, what you think? They say they don't care them. If they don't want to do it, it may be considered an indications the love is a relationship isn't strong. Maybe you think the person doesn't care me, doesn't bother me. I said I don't want anything, but I want it. Same because last time I shared the example, husband goes home, he really want his wife give him a hug or say how was your day, can I make a cup of tea for you, and we just pamper him, but his wife never do it. But she doesn't know that. He really want it. But he wants really coffee. Her wife asks, would you like coffee or dinner or something, anything? He said no, but actually he really want a nice coffee with her. What do you think? What's stopping them when they do this? What's preventing them when they say this? They really want it, but they don't say it, I want it. They're beating themselves in the relationship. This means double binding communication is really harmful for the relationship. I already explained you. Double bind keep us from feeling joy and happiness, because husband went home. He really wants a coffee with his wife, but he said no. But he's missing feeling joy and happiness, because when wives come in his birthday, she really want her husband gives her special treats, take her for dinner, buy the present. But she said, I don't want any gift. I don't want any present. I don't want to go for meal. What's she missing? She missing joy and happiness and passion. Double bind keep us from succeeding in business, in career, in relationship. You get it? What do you think? You must use double binding communication in your relationship, in your life. What do you think? Now you can write maybe 3 reasons. What did you miss because you has been using this double binding communication? What already you miss it? And what will you miss in the future? Maybe you're more sad. Arguments. Why you said I don't want it has a reason. I didn't buy it. You said I want it. You don't understand me. How often you had an argument like that? Think about so far how much you lost. And you blame each other. You don't know why this is happening. You get it? I'm going to share with you some steps. This really help you. How you do change your patterns, how you stop using double binding communications. Are you with me? Now, before we can start this, now you can, if you sat down, just stand up and stretch your body. Stretch your body, and now you can think 5 things about your partner you really appreciate it. What are 5 things you really appreciate for your partner? What are 5 things you really appreciate it? Think about. Now sit down. Now you sit down and relax, and hopefully you get your 5 points for your best for your partner. And now we're going to, if you don't have the partner, then what do you think? You can have a 5 best quality you really want in your partner. Okay, now this is a step 1. Understand the 2 contradictory messages and their consequences. Double bind communication is in fact very common in everyday life. Here are some questions to guide you to uncover confusion and uncertainty, and to decide on how to respond to double binds. For example, a girl may associate double binds feeling love attraction and attention from a man. What do you think? For example, I think especially in our cultures, in Indian culture, people use the double binding a lot. For example, when somebody come your home, guest, they say, "Would you like coffee, tea, or water, or anything?" They say, "No, I don't want anything. I'm okay." Okay, when they left the home and they call, when they're at their own house, they phone another friend. I went to her house. She didn't make a cup of tea for me. I really need a tea. She asked me only one time. I said no, but I want a tea. She didn't make it for me. Most is Indian culture. They use a lot. I think the people use a lot for double binding communication. Especially some people really need a praise. They really need a significance, but they say no. I don't like it. Someone praise me. I don't like it. But inside they really cry for the praise. This is a double binding communication with themselves. They say, no, we like the simplicity, but still they cry for significance. Maybe another thing we can say, have you put yourself in a double bind situation? Be aware that you probably have double bind in a number of your relationship, at home, at work, with a friend. Think of one relationship where there has been a failure to take decisive action. Can you see a double bind there? Think about maybe your relatives and think about yourself. What double bind message do you get in your love relationship? What do you think? For example, maybe you both just quite putting in the effort you used to because you're so busy with your career, kids, and other duties. Whatever you cause, there's no passion, no more excitement, and no growth in your relationship. Or if you are now wondering how to get passion back in your relationship, or you think it will not work anyway, just think how often you do this. I know my relationship doesn't work, and I know have patience, I know have patience, I know have more excitement, no have growth. And you say, if you're not wondering how to get passion back in your relationship, or you think it will not work anyway, how often do you say to yourself? It means you have lost the devotion and energy that was to beginning with there, and negative emotions are starting to replace positive one. How do you get it back? Is your relationship domained? Now you can put hand on your heart. We can do this heart exercise. Just ask yourself, at the moment, maybe you don't have passion, no more excitement, and no growth in your relationship. You think this is a boring, we don't listen to each other. And you are now wondering how to get passion back in your relationship. And you think about, and you say, oh, I think he won't listen me. No point to say him. You won't like it. No point to do it. What do you think? Too late. What do you think? Put your hand on your heart. What are reasons behind it? What do you think? Think about it. Maybe you really want to apply a new job, but some reasons you're not applying the job. You say, I know that I'm not getting the job. What reasons behind it? What are the reasons? Think about. Ask yourself. You know the reasons. Ask yourself. Do you know that? Maybe this is a fear of failure. Maybe your comfort level. You have a certainty because you already felt your needs with this behavior. Something. What is? Find out. You already met your needs, or you have a fear of failure, or you have fear of rejection, or you think, what's the reason behind it? Because you're not taking the action. Anything, your career, your job, anything, your business and your health. Why are you not taking action? Ask yourself. Put a hand on your heart. Just feel your breathing. Ask yourself. I'm going to be silent for 2 seconds. Just ask the answer from your heart. Your heart knows everything. Your heart knows you. Your soul there, because he knows you. He knows you're queen, you're king. You can achieve anything what you really want. You have the power to change anything. You have a warrior. Everything inside. And why not use his power? You know that. What's need to change to take actions? What do you think? Ask it. Ask it. Ask your warrior. Ask your king. Ask your queen. Ask it. What need to change? If you carry it, what will happen after 5 years, 3 years, 2 years? What will happen if I carry it? What will happen? What will you lost if you don't change it? What will you lost? What will it cost your health, your financially health? What do you think if you haven't changed it? Think about. Put a hand on your heart. Just focus your breathing and listen to me this. And now you ask yourself, if I changed it, if I try it, if I committed it, what's your life like that? If you change this, change your situation, your work, career, you have more passion, more excitement, more growth. What do you think? What do you think? Are you ready to pay this price? What do you think? If you committed to change it, will you do it? What are you going to gain if you took action? What do you think? What do you think? Feel this happiness. If you change it, or you feel like it, feels more excitement, growth, passion. Feel it. One need to change right now. One need to change right now. With this double binding, communication ruins your relationship, your business, your career, your health. You have the power to change it. What need to change? Feel it. Ask yourself right now. And promise yourself, I will committed to change. Committed to change. Ask yourself. Say yes. Say yes. I'm ready to change. Yes. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Now just open your arms. Open your arms and thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Say, I love myself. I accept myself. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well done. Yes. Well done. Feel this freedom. Say, I'm free. I'm happy. And now, what do you feel now? What do you think? Feel happy? And I'm 100% sure you already answered your second questions. What is the hidden message? What is the hidden message behind the double communication? What do you do when you feel double bound? Which message do you respond? I'm sure you already got this answer. What do you feel would happen if you fail to respond one of the messages? What would be the actual consequence? I think you already got these answers now. And you already changed yourself and you got the answer. Right? And you already took the responsibility for your own power. You took a responsibility for your own power. You took it. And I'm pretty sure you already took a responsibility for your own power. You already know, take responsibility for your own power. You already took it. Your heart guide you to take the responsibility. Right? You took a responsibility. Yes. Say yes. Say yes. I think third exercise, you already go recognize the internal conflicts that lead to the double bind. I already asked you what need to fulfill with this double binding. Now you have to figure out what needs fulfill your partners. Why he have used double binding communication? What needs he get from this? Significance, connection, love connection, or certainty or uncertainty? What do you think? Some people, when they need uncertainty, they do fight, they do argument, they're looking for some excuse to fight. What do you think? And I really want to share with you, this is a very powerful, I can say, the affirmation. Last time, so one couple's coming to see me, the girl, she came to see me, she said, when I see my partner, I feel so angry. I don't know, because sometimes he treats you very badly. He doesn't respect her. maybe he's doesn't respect her. Sometimes her voice very aggressive. She say, I love him, but at the moment I have so many negative anchoring towards him. I said, no, how do I change it? At the moment she said to me, I'm resentful, I'm angry, and I don't know how I change my partner, because I love my husband, because most of the time when he uses double binding communication with me, sometimes he just tell the kids, I'm not good mom. He tell my parents, I'm not good wife. She said, I don't know why he said that all the time, but I don't want to break my relationship. I really want to fix it, but my partner's going to change. I'm really negative towards him. Can you help me? Okay, when I help her, I just give her special affirmation to her. After this affirmation, they have a peace, they have a harmony, and they have a love. Now they love each other, they respect each other, and her husband doesn't talk about her bad manners. He always praise her now. I can say maybe it's a double binding. Sometimes your partner has used as double binding communication. I know you find out his need, which need he require when he use this. Maybe he need a certainty, uncertainty, or brighty. I can say if you use this affirmation for her or for him, I think really help you. Are you ready to use this affirmation? You can repeat with me. We're going to go three times to it. Are you ready to say with me? Or you can write it on the paper, or you say it when you think you have a resentment feeling, or you have an angry feeling regarding your partner, towards your boss, anything. You can use with anyone. Okay, now because it's a hatred, when you show that something, you have the emotions of hatred show up. Our speech, actions, and our writing. Try how to stop this, but you have to practice regularly. Okay, then I give this affirmation to her. The infinite one thanks speaks and act through me now. The infinite one speaks and act through me now. This is my real self. This is my real self. The infinite one thinks, speaks, and acts through me now. This is my real self. I now radiate love, peace, kindness to all my partner who criticized me, gossiping about me. I salute the divinity in him, or you can say him or her. Okay, we repeat again with me. The infinite one thinks, speaks, and acts through me now. This is my real self. I now radiate love, peace, and kindness to all for my partner who criticized and gossiped about me. I salute the divinity in him or her. You can see that. God speaks through me as peace, harmony, and love. God speaks through me as peace, harmony, and love. Whenever I discover that I'm about to react negatively, I say firmly, this is not the infinite one speaking or acting. Divine love, light, and truth fall through me now. I'm repeating again. I'm about to react negatively. I say firmly, this is not the infinite one speaking or acting. Divine love, light, and truth fall through me now. Okay, she did practice of these affirmations every day. Maybe she say, when I feel angry, I just say to this. When I feel angry, when I have noticed he's gossiping about me, complaining about me, she said, just said to in my head, I says, she's a praise. Her life now, she noticed that he doesn't criticize her anymore. And he always prays for her. Guess what? Because has a reason. This means she sent the positive energy to him, because before they both sending negative energy to the other, but she had changed her energy. Has a reason. Automatically the person had changed his energy. Universal, when you send the positive energy to a partner, the partner would change his energy automatically. Now you have to think, if you think your partner criticize you, annoy you, gossiping about you, make a fun at you, do this. You want to repeat again with me? Are you okay? Say it. When you feel like it, when you're angry with your partner, say it. Because has a reason you stop double binding communication with yourself and you have a kindness feeling towards your partner. Right? Are you with me now? How do you feel when you did the prayer? I think it's quite nice because when you have a resentful feeling, when you have angry, you always give the stupid action, then your relationship could be more worse. Right? I really want to share with you the master key to happy relationship with people or with your partner is the application of the golden rule, and in discovering that there is no one to change but yourself. This is a golden rule. Because in the world, every single person deserves happiness, love, respect, abundant love. Another thing, because people, I don't know, we judge them. We judge everyone. But if we judge them, they judge well. If we judge them, they will judge us well. You get it? You always think if you will talk about with the person, they will talk about us as well. Now this is a golden rule. Discover that there's no one to change but yourself. This is a golden rule. This is a master key to happy relationship with anyone. And don't judge them. Listen them. Find out if they some use double binding communication. What's the message behind it? Why they do this? Must be find the reason behind it and what they need they met from this behavior and what you met their need. When you use double binding, maybe comfort, certainty, seeking happiness, love or connection, you have to ask yourself, maybe, I don't know, you don't want to get the growth if you use this, I know that. What do you think? You have to ask yourself. And now this is a day 9 assignment. Go to your partner and tell them what you really need. Next time when your birthday, your anniversary come, any occasion, occasionally, anything, some special day come, tell your partner what you really needed. What do you feel you're getting double binds? Where are you getting the double binds? Without asking your partner what they're really needing. What is the need underlying the double bind? Find out it. Certainty, uncertainty, priority, significance, love, connection, and growth and contribution. And tell your partner what exactly you needed. Rather than you're going to create frustration, no passion, no communications. What do you think? This is your choice. You have the freedom to choose anything. You want to choose a love. You want to choose a peace. You want to choose a frustration. You want to choose a pain. Because you have a boss. You have a master your thoughts. You are a master of your mind. You're a master of your relationship. You have to choose. You have the power to choose anything. Okay, now I can say we're going to meet day 10. This is a day 9. We're going to see day 10. Our 10 days, you come fast, my love, the power of alignment. Uncover the great alignment in the relationship. Skill 6. So we're going to meet in day 10. So far, how do you feel? And I really want to say, I don't know, this is quite a very good theory. This is a powerful theory. How you can meet your partner's needs. You can get the love and connection, deep connection. But I tell you another thing. If you really want to use your mind power, you can make your relationship more better, more love in the relationship. I can say you can create a more growth because with mind power, you can send the positive energy to your partner and you can read your partner's mind. It's really help you if you really want to explore more regarding how to use your subconscious mind power, how to use your infinite power. I love to teach you 90 days coaching program 1-to-1, and this coaching program I will show you how you can use your subconscious mind power for your business, for your family, for your kids, and for your health. How you heal yourself, how you use your powerful. You already have got it. Now you have to decide what you need to do, because this is I already shared. This is the girl came to see me. She said, my partner has a trouble, but he won't listen me. What we did, we just send them positive energy. Then you should know how to send this positive energy to your partner. It'll be wonderful. Then you don't have any argument, no have inner conflict. You always stay in a happy state. Okay, thank you very much. And now we're going to see day 8. Uncover and create alignment. So far, I really enjoy the journey with you, and I'm 100% sure you have a phenomenal relationship now. You're so happy. You just everywhere just love and love around you. Your partner say, "Oh my God, what's happening? What's she doing? What are you doing? He's getting more intelligent day by day." Oh my God, must be surprised. Okay, thank you very much. Please look after yourself until we're going to see tomorrow, day 10. And please do your homework and find out. You're going to take responsibility, double binding, and you already figure out what need to change. I'm sure when we speak tomorrow, you already changed what need to change. Thank you very much.